This is Jennifer, your Assistant Parks and Rec Director, and I am going to walk you through a fun Easter craft for the holiday coming up this weekend. So come on over, we'll grab your supplies. You are going to need a paper plate, pink construction paper, cardstock, which is thicker paper, googly eyes. You can use big ones or small ones if you're gonna make the smaller bunny. A large popsicle stick, a black marker. I have a Sharpie, or you can use paint, whatever you'd like to use. Scissors. Now these are adult scissors, kids, so if you are doing this, make sure you're using kid scissors or an adult is cutting for you. You'll need glue, either regular glue or a glue stick, and good old-fashioned tape. So what we will be making is this fun Easter bunny. I've made two different sizes, a big one and a small one, depending on what kind of plate you have laying around the house. The goal of these is to set them outside in a plant or in a flower bed, or maybe in a plant you have inside of your house. Just a fun little thing to decorate with. So we will get started. We're gonna start with just the paper plate. You're gonna lay it out in front. Now you will need to make your ears. So for the ears, we are going to use the cardstock because it's a little bit heavier than regular paper and it'll stand up. I have already cut out 2 ears. The easiest thing to do is cut one of your ears and have an adult help you if you need help. Take your paper and you're gonna cut one ear. So you can just guess. Cut up, over, come back to the bottom, go up, and over, and you have an ear. If you're doing the smaller bunny, you're just gonna wanna do a smaller ear. So I'm gonna use the 2 ears that I've already cut out. I'll lay them down in front. Now for the bunny's ears, for this one I used pink tissue paper. For this one I used pink construction paper. I like the construction paper better, so we're gonna use that. So you're gonna wanna take your pink construction paper and just cut out squares. Again, have somebody help you. You're just gonna cut and then make little squares just like this. Well, I have already cut my squares, so I'm gonna start with my pile. So just like this bunny, you're gonna wanna just do the middle of the ears. So take your glue. It's not open. Put a little bit of glue on your ear. And then just start placing your squares. So pick a square, just place it on there. There's no particular pattern, just make sure it's in the center. Need a little more glue. Okay, and then we're gonna move on to the second one. Add your glue. And then just start placing your construction paper. You don't have to use pink. If you wanna use purple or orange or green or yellow, this bunny is yours, so whatever you want to use. Let's put one more. Okay, I think they're ready to go. So you're gonna take your plate, turn it over to where the side that's facing or sticking up is facing you. And you're gonna place your ears towards the front. When I made this one, I used glue for the ears, but actually tape works better. So I'm just going to tape them because the cardstock is so heavy, the glue didn't quite work. So we're gonna take one ear and take the other ear. And you're just gonna tape them down really good. And flip it back over. So now you've got your ears ready to go. Now to make, that one's kind of fallen off a little bit. I'm gonna replace it. There we go. Now we're gonna work on the bunny's face. So what I find easier is to kind of lay it out first before you glue it so you can make sure it looks okay. So you're gonna place your two eyes. If you're making the smaller bunny, you can use the smaller eyes. Now you're gonna need to make a nose. So take the same pink construction paper. You're gonna wanna just cut a circle. Sometimes circles can be hard, but just try your best. It'll come out good enough. If you need to trim it, see mine's a little lopsided, so I'm just gonna trim it up a little bit. All right, so place your nose. And if you think that looks good and that looks like the right spot, then we're gonna go ahead and glue. So you're gonna take your glue, stick your googly eye on, take your glue, put the other one on, and glue your nose. And we are almost done. So you're gonna take your black marker to make the rest of the bunny's face. Now if you wanna use paint, or you can use black pipe cleaners for the whiskers if you want, but I'm just gonna use a marker. So you're gonna start underneath the nose, draw a line down and around, and then start on the same line, down and around. And then you're gonna draw, his eyes went, there we go. Now you're gonna draw your whiskers from your nose. So do a long one and a short one and a long one. Same thing on the other side. Long, short, and long. So there's your bunny's face. Uh-oh, needs more tape. Let's add some. If your ears fall, just add a little bit more tape. And the very last thing is our popsicle stick stand. So you're gonna take your popsicle stick, turn your bunny over again. And again, I tried to glue this, didn't quite work, wasn't strong enough. So we are just gonna tape it down really good, maybe. You want it to be really strong so you can stick it outside. If you need to use more heavy-duty tape, that is fine. And that is it. Your bunny is done. So you can take this, if you have a plant outside or a flower bed or a plant in your house, just stick this right down in there and it'll be a nice decoration for spring, for the upcoming holiday. I took a picture of where I put mine and I will post it in the comments of this video. I'd love to see where you all stick your Easter bunnies. So if you can comment on the video of where you put it, that would be awesome. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be doing another craft later this week. Can't wait to see you then. Bye.